Welcome to the San Diego Zoo. I'm Yadira Galindo. I'm at one of the most asked about areas of the zoo, the Giant Panda Research Station. That's Sue Lin, our 2-year-old giant panda cub behind me. But I'm going to try to get some of your questions about our newborn giant panda cub answered today. Jeff, the million-dollar question, is the giant panda team ready to say if the 4-week-old cub is a male or female?
We're not quite ready yet. The reason is that panda cubs develop a lot slower than a lot of other mammals, and as a consequence, while we have our suspicions, we just need to wait for that development to occur before we can make an announcement. Well, we'd like to do exams on every animal here on a weekly basis, but of course we don't have the time. The panda cub's pretty special, and so as a consequence of that, we do weekly exams, and we're just trying to ensure that the cub is healthy and growing at an appropriate rate so that we don't need to do any interventions. So we saw some increased growth. Panda cubs are almost 1.5 kilos now, so that's a really great weight gain. And cub also developed in terms of length and all the other parameters that we measure, so we're really happy with the growth.
So Jeff, Peggy and some of the bloggers have been asking us, is this panda cub developing faster than the previous 3 we've had?
Yeah, that's certainly true. It is growing faster than the others. With the weekly weights and measurements that we take, we create graphs and we compare that back to the previous cubs. And this cub is certainly growing faster than the others. And I think it's just a reflection on the experience that Mom has gained over the previous cubs, such that she's really taking care of this cub tremendously.
Mary from San Francisco asked us, are the pandas doing okay with the heat we've been having in San Diego? And is the den air conditioned?
So the pandas are doing well with the heat, and the reason is that while the den's not air conditioned, the outside areas are. And as a consequence of that, it keeps the den cool but not too cold. Cub can't thermoregulate that well yet, and as a consequence of that, we don't actually air condition the den. Otherwise we worry that the cub would get too chilled.
Jeff, Bobby Wood wanted to know, how many times a day is the panda nursing and for how long?
The cub will nurse for short periods, about 12 times a day. As it grows, those times will become less frequent and it will actually drink larger volumes. And that's the way that they continue to grow so well.
That's it from the Giant Panda Research Station. Come back next week when hopefully we'll be able to tell you if Bayun's cub is a boy or a girl. Until then, let's wish Meilan at the Atlanta Zoo a very happy first birthday. And remember, you belong at the zoo, the San Diego Zoo.